let me tell the fans why you said that.
What?
This guy got in his feelings when Messi said he's going to MLS and just put in the group chat, I was like, football's not the same anymore. It's the end of an era. Like, we're going to miss one. I was like, bro, chill.
It's facts, bro.
I was like, chill, bro. Clique 45, we're back again. My name's AY and I'm chilling with
Ozz.
You know what it is. Another episode for you guys, the ins and outs. The season's practically done now. All finals have been played.
The season's done. The guests are done as well. It's been a while since me and you have been on the pod together for...
We're alone now. A long time.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks? 2 weeks or so?
2 weeks, yeah. We've had two
brilliant guests. Go watch the previous episodes if you haven't watched them before coming on to this one. And also make sure you are subscribed, liking our videos, following us on our socials, listen to us on Apple Podcasts, watch or listen on Spotify as well. Make sure you're everywhere. And to start off today's podcast, we're going to go with the Saturday night in Istanbul.
Oh, Saturday night in Istanbul.
Yes, Jay Glory was there.
Live and direct.
Yes, representing us.
Big up Clique 45. My guys, big up Clique 45. Come on, City.
And he watched his team lift up the trophy that they've been basically building up for
since
2008. Since 2008, this is what this club's been trying to achieve, and 2023 is when it's officially sorted. And I think we'll obviously talk about the game and how both teams played. Inter in the first half were a lot better side than what they did show in the second half. They came with a plan. The plan was working. I was surprised at how high up the wing backs were. The commentators were talking about that as well in terms of their setup. It was very aggressive, high pressured. Man City they didn't really look like they knew what they were trying to do in that first half in terms of how they were going to get past this defense. I was a bit surprised by that, to be honest.
I don't think Man City were ready for that kind of level of defending, which I feel they should have, because these guys are Italian.
Yeah. Italian football. You see, Italian football, right? It's when it comes to the levels it is currently. I would say that it's not. It's probably out of England, France, Germany, and Spain. It's probably one of the lowest ones, I'd say.
But they had 3 teams in there.
Yeah, I know. They do, right? But I feel like quality-wise, it's not in Italy. Managerial-wise, I don't think it's okay. It's okay. It's not great.
In terms of defending.
But defensive dark arts, they're the masters of all that.
If you're leading... If you're facing an Italian team and you're trailing 1-0, it's looking long for you.
100%, it's true. It could, long for you. Luckily for Man City's sake, they didn't
score.
Yeah, didn't score.
Had scored,
it could have been completely different. Edison looked like a different monster to yesterday.
He said, "I need this Champions League."
Exactly. Honestly, that save he took with his knee, I don't think he knew anything about that. I think that was Lukaku's shot. DeMarco's little dink over the Edison hit the bar, and then the second one came off Lukaku.
Don't know what he was doing.
Lukaku came on as the defender. Looks like for Man City.
I think like a big Malteser. I don't know what he was
Not even
doing.
Meg Thee Stallion could save him right now.
She's probably broken up with him after all that. She's like, yo, you're not on it. You're not on it, bro.
I thought I was marrying a big baller.
What
is this?
On it, bro. You ain't even score. You don't score goals.
Yeah, exactly. Goals, I think it'll be interesting though. Now that his loan's over at Inter Milan,
he's going back to Chelsea.
He's going back to Chelsea. Yeah. But what's going to happen? Now he's got that relationship. Will MLS come calling for him, or is that too soon?
Mate, it's not really a relationship. It's one of them ones where it's a quick one.
Situationship.
Enjoy yourself. Part ways. No one's doing this long term. I don't think she sees him as a long-term option.
Nah.
He doesn't. He has children as well.
But have you seen the height, the similarity of height between the two?
She's 6.
They look like a centre-back pairing, bro.
Yeah, because she's, wow.
They do.
You said that, wow.
That is.
I think she's like 5'11", and he's like 6'2". But they're big. Yeah, they're big. They're
people.
They're facts. They're stallions and horses. Yeah.
No wonder she's called the Stallion. I didn't know she was that tall.
Yeah, that's why she's called the Stallion, bro.
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? Yeah, that's
and
nuts.
Lukaku's the one that's like, I got that.
Yeah.
Most of the women he dates have big bums because he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants, and he himself is a big bum because what he played yesterday was some bummy work. Bro.
I know, yeah.
Bummy work.
Yeah, coming on to replace Dzeko. Former Man City player.
He was a nonsense as well. He wasn't in the game.
No, he was missing.
The manager, Inzaghi's brother.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to call him Simone Inzaghi. You're Inzaghi's brother.
He's Filippo Inzaghi. That's his name.
No, this guy's Simeone.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, my bad.
The
Yes,
other-
you're
the
right.
striker,
the other one,
yeah.
the proper one
I
is
want to call
Filippo.
him
Yeah.
Inzaghi's brother because he messed up yesterday.
Sorry, yes.
If he had started with Lukaku, probably think they would have had a chance. Then bring Edin Dzeko on.
But that's not what he does. He
doesn't.
Throughout the whole Champions League campaign, it's been Dzeko Martinez, and then switched it with Lukaku Correa.
I think because of Lukaku's fitness as well.
Yeah, it could be to do with that. He's not really.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like the lean Lukaku of like Man United to
Wasn't
Everton
even
times.
leaning, man. Last time Lukaku was a goal threat.
Everton, innit? It was Everton.
did. Then he had one season in Serie A.
And then into Milan, and then he moved to Chelsea.
It's just flops.
It has flopped big time for him.
He bullied Pablo Mari one game, and then after that it was long.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird how his career has sort of fluctuated into this nothingness. Like
he's got a Champions League final to his name.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know how much he's going to be worth now. How much Chelsea could actually get back to him. Oh, I don't know, man. It's tough. That's why I'm saying MLS might need to come calling when his contract ends.
He needs to go back to America.
Yeah, he loves it there. He loves it there.
Yeah, if this was America, this would just be game one. He'll have like 7 more games to play.
This guy loves to be a chameleon as well with the accents. He loves putting on that American accent. He's like, y'all tripping, man.
Y'all tripping, man. I got my ring. I was voted MVP that season.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
There's no such thing as MVP in football. No, exactly. It's facts.
I do want to touch on this guy though. Dumfries.
Denzel.
He had a poor game for me. He wasn't courageous. There were some parts where I felt he should have drove, should have crossed the ball. He was just a bit hesitant, and I didn't like that. I was like, yo, you used to bomb forward in those other games.
Yeah.
You were one of the pinpoint, like the main threats.
Yeah, you're the reason why attacking threat was there.
Cross it in. Yesterday, he was just like, he'll hesitate. They'll give him the ball, go to feet, whip it in.
Yeah.
He'll take a few touches. He'll look and say, nah, that's not what.
It's true.
You don't need that. Because the defense and the midfield were doing their job. And they could only do their job for so long. That's the thing about games like this.
Yeah.
When they're poised like this, you need to take your chances.
Exactly.
They could only hold that defense for so. The keeper made saves.
Yeah, Onana was on it.
He kept them in the game.
Was on it.
He kept them in the game, bro.
It's facts.
I mean, Inter Milan, I love the way you actually made it a match. Because people were like, I see you're going to walk over there.
Yeah.
You had Jay Glory talking about 6-0, 5-0.
I said 3-1, which
3-1. Nah, it's the Champions League. The last 4 Champions League finals will finish 1-0.
Yeah. So
it shows no matter what form you're bringing in, it's a final.
It's all different, innit? It's all a different game. Man. It's all a different ball game.
But congrats to Man City, though.
Exactly, and then going from that final to the next final, we'll go over to West Ham United, against Fiorentina at Prague. West Ham, and just a quick shout out right now to Come On UI and TL on our TikTok.
Come on,
always there. He's always there. He's always there when we put West Ham content out.
West Ham till he dies.
Yeah, so he deserves a shout out 100% for the support he's been giving us. So we thank you for that. We'll definitely shout out some more people as the podcast goes on. So always make sure you're commenting on our videos. Yeah. But when it comes to the final now, West Ham's first trophy in over 40, 50 years.
40 years, and I think first European trophy in over 50 years.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like I don't know where that West Ham team sees himself as developing now, because they were in this relegation fight throughout the whole campaign. And then to go into a final with Fiorentina, now get yourselves into Europa League. It's now got to be a very different mindset for these. Not different. It's got to be now how they set up, how they can move on now to next season, competing for both. Competing in both competitions, because in the Premier League they didn't really seem like they were all that, because they tried to change tactics, and
that's you hit the nail on the head. That was the problem. Yeah, David Moyes wanted to start playing out from the back because of the quality of players he had, and it just wasn't.
I just don't think he's adapted. He should be doing stuff like that. That's not his thing.
That's not. As soon as they changed, they started winning matches.
Yeah, 100%.
They started winning matches.
Yeah, that's why I think Moyes needs to start maybe being looked at as a manager that needs to be moved on.
Nah, you can't say that.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's won them a final. I know he's won them a final.
You can't say that. You can't, because
attacking football gets you higher up the league.
Say that.
Being more proactive in the game, being on the front foot rather than being a counter-active team gets you higher up the league table. It's true though.
I know, but you can't do that today.
But that's what West Ham needs.
You got to stay loyal.
Okay, but that's what West Ham needs, especially now that they won.
Can't play like that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. They need the manager that can do that.
But if they let rid of David, it's going to be tough because when David came, they were fighting relegation.
Yes.
He got them up to around that 5th, 7th position.
Something like that, yeah.
Got them into a Europa League semi-final.
Last year.
Next season, they won a conference. You've got to continue on that.
No, I respect. I'm not saying like, if West Ham don't sack Moyes, it's like the end of the world and stuff like that for them. But I would say give him the next season. But I would be surprised if, the same thing as this season happens again next season, where David Moyes just tries to do something different again. Because of winning the Europa League now. I meant Conference League.
He needs to avoid doing that because I feel Mikel Antonio said this once. It was like the reason why they had to change the gameplay was because they had finished so high up and they classed themselves as one of the best teams in the league. And when you're one of the best teams in the league,
that's what I'm saying.
That's why learn how to play out from the back. But I feel you can also be one of the best teams in the league and not do that. You could just have your own niche.
But where our league, where our Premier League is right now, where it's going, you need to play out from the back. You need to be this on the front foot type of team. There's no, like, if West Ham was in the Italian side, then yes, do all this sort of stuff. I can understand that because that's what that league is set up for. Our league is get moving. It's even adapted again. It went from being attacking wing backs to now being inverted wing backs. We've seen Pep and Mikel and De Zerbi do it this season.
Right.
It's changing. And I think they need to adapt as well. It's like, it's now or never with West Ham because I do see like a bit of a Groundhog Day next season where they do well in the competitions of the Europa League and then not do as great in the Premier League. That's what my worry is for West Ham fans.
If you tell a West Ham fan win Europa next season and finish 15, 16, they'll bite your hand off again.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
So I think if you want to be a cup competition...
But do West Ham fans want to go through that stress of the relegation battle again? Because there were days, there were moments where they were like, do you know what, it's looking tough.
Until he changed back. Until he changed back.
Yeah, I know, but there were times where West Ham fans were saying, this is looking tough for us. They weren't too happy with the way it's going. But well done to them.
Best team in the world, we're the best team in the world.
Yes,
West Ham better than Tottenham.
Airport that way, Prague that way.
It's the best day of my life. We're the best. I just can't believe it.
Better than Tottenham Hotspur.
I don't know why you just added that in. That was so random.
That's such a... Why did you think about it like that?
That was so random. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
That's so weird.
When you said we're the best team in London, I was thinking, okay.
We won more leagues than Tottenham. More trophies than Tottenham. I was like,
won
more trophies than Tottenham.
So you're going to at us. I was like, all right. There's no need.
To be fair, you lot deserve to get at it as well.
I thought they were going to at us. I was like, okay.
No European competition.
Kicking us while we're down. Everyone was kicking us. I was thinking, he's going to come for it. But I was like, no, he's a respectable person. They hate Tottenham more than they hate us, innit?
Yeah, I think no one likes Tottenham though in London.
There's a lot,
no one really likes them, and I just feel like that's fair enough. But that's why I reckon the boy done it, and also he's getting viral moments now. Whatever he says is just golden now. It's just golden. It's just golden. Everything he says. So big ups to him. Well done to him. It went to the final and just watched his mighty West Ham lift that trophy, and watched Declan Rice lift it. Yeah, this is the thing. The parade is all done and stuff now, so that's the question. Where does Declan Rice go?
Hello?
Is it by?
Hello. Oh, is it? Yeah. My sources have told me he's coming to the Emirates.
Yeah, you've said this since February or something like that.
I told you guys, I need one of these signs. I need the director to clip that and say and bring it back.
It's this little TikTok, innit?
Because I said it. I was like, yo, it's done. My sources said it was done then.
Yeah.
And now we're in June.
Yeah.
By the time we get to August, it's gonna be wearing Arsenal shit.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Because Bayern Munich do want him.
No, he ain't trying to go to Germany.
What Bayern Munich does is give you certainty of trophies, and it gives you competitiveness in the Champions League, which is something that you guys lack in.
No one cares about that league, though. But it's nothing special. Why am I going Germany to win 12?
What you guys lacking is competitiveness in the Champions League.
Yeah, and with him, we could add that. You should think about not the plan,
long-term plan,
and what we're building, what we're cooking up. If he looks at Arteta, young team, they were leading the table for so long, they came second. There's potential there. Bayern Munich, winners.
Competitiveness.
Winners. Always want to win. Do I want to try and get Arsenal to their first trophy, their first Premier League in 20 odd years?
Yeah.
Or do I want to go to Germany and win a not so significant 12th title in a row, which may not be talked about as much. And me being an English player, I want to try and win the Premier League.
I think that's what it comes down to. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's going to come down to. Him being English, not really wanting to leave the league, not leaving London as well. Like Arsenal is perfect for him. Chelsea were on the slope, just as Rice was getting good. So I think this is the biggest opening for Arsenal to make a attack for a player like Declan Rice. So I think it's now or never for Arsenal to put that bid in. But they're asking for £90 million.
Too much. I mean, we can give them in installments, but they want just 2 installments.
This is the thing. Yeah, like
they need to calm down.
I don't know how.
I don't know how they're going to structure that.
Arsenal are going to be able to structure that exactly, especially in 2 installments as well. It's a bit nuts. So I think. Ideally, I would like him to stay in the Premier League as well and sign for you guys. He makes a perfect replacement for the leaving Xhaka. And he's if it looks like it's going to be Caicedo partnering him in that midfield, him or Partey being partnering, like he's got the legs to support both sides of the attack and defence. So I am more than happy to see Rice. Yeah. There, or maybe there were links a little bit, just a tiny little bit to Man United. They were linked to him a little bit.
I feel that's why it's a theory I've been thinking of.
Oh, okay, go on.
That's why I think league positions are very important. Whether you like it or not, trophies are important, but league positions are very important. They go in unison. Think about it. If Arsenal didn't challenge for the title this season, and let's say we finished 3rd, I don't think Declan Rice would even look at us in any way, shape or form. But because we actually challenged for the title, finished 2nd, there was a potential.
Okay.
I know Man U fans will say we had a better season. They had a better season in terms of the Carabao. And that. But no one's really trying to go to you for the Carabao. It's because of your league position. People want to go to you.
Fair enough. I think
that's the main reason.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason.
With United fans, you haven't challenged for the title in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
You haven't really challenged for the title. So people will look at that. I get you're a big brand for the money. Manchester United, out of all the teams, Manchester United, Liverpool, those are the teams people want to play for. But they positioned, most players that come there, they look at it and say, where did you finish last season? How close were you to winning the league?
They ended up being closer to Liverpool more than Arsenal.
You see what I'm saying? So logically, a player will be like, you know what? I think Arsenal have a better chance.
Yeah.
I think I'll go to them. Yes, you won a trophy. Yes, your whole season may have been better. But a player coming in wouldn't really look at it and say, Carabao Cup said that. I could have won that where I was low key. You got Champions League football, but were you challenging? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, long term wise. Fair enough, that's good. Well, it's good we're talking about Rice because this nicely moves us on to our next section of the podcast called the Transfer Gossips. And we'll talk about
I thought you were going to say something wild.
What, like what?
I didn't say good at talking about Rice. Let's move on to Son. I thought you were going to say something crazy.
No. What is that? What's that got to do with anything?
I thought you were going to say something crazy, bro.
Nah, it moves us nicely on to the transfer gossip.
Okay.
We'll probably make this a new part of the podcast since football is now dying and transfers are starting to...
dying.
Well, it's dead, isn't it?
He's getting... Let me tell the fans why you said that.
What?
This guy got in his feelings when Messi said he's going to MLS and just put in the group chat, I was like, football's not the same anymore. It's the end of an era. Like, we're going to miss one. I was like, bro, chill.
It's facts, bro.
I was like, chill, bro. They're like, these players, they're still going to be players that are going to come. It's like, no, they're not going to be
nothing compared to what Messi and Neymar did. Bro, Messi and Neymar.
Into a midlife crisis. Like,
it's done. We're done. Bro, football is slowly going.
Oh my
We can talk about that. We could talk about that firstly, actually. Well, I don't know why we never put that in our agenda, but Messi has moved on to Inter Miami.
Yeah.
It has finally. We are no longer going to see Ronaldo or Messi
in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Like it's this year. It's official.
Yeah.
Like last year was Ronaldo. No, it was this year, innit? Ronaldo left. It feels like ages ago.
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah, it was in January.
Still
in Man United. So,
Man United and PSG, they were still in top teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just personally feel like there's going to be no other footballers that are going to come up and reach that ceiling.
I understand where you're coming from because I'm a nostalgic freak as well. But
yeah, we know.
Then Cesc, my boy.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking. I just thought that there will be players that will come and shop. It may not be the same because I get it. Even if you talk to our parents about football as well, they'll be like, oh, back in the day, there was this player. So it will never be the same because your generation era, you just feel that was the best for you. So moving on, all these other 2000 and below babies that are coming through into teams now, they'll have their own fans that'll think, oh, this is the most
This
diverse.
is crazy, yeah.
Because there's so many people
seeing
that are
Haaland
winning.
do what he's doing right now, they're going to be like, this is nuts.
You think about them looking into our generation, they're thinking, oh, you guys only had Messi and Ronaldo. That's boring. Like, no one was trying to take the thing from there. And us looking down to them saying, you guys have too many people that are not on that path.
That's the problem. You got so many players and they're not up there.
They're not up there.
They're just like a tier below, all of them.
And the thing with us, we had Messi, Ronaldo, and the people below Messi, Ronaldo, they were fantastic as well. We had people like Xavi, Iniesta, finishing second. We had, you know what I'm saying, crazy. You had Kaka was the last person not to win it.
Exactly.
Bro, even Modric that won it, was like, these guys are ballers.
Baller.
But they're going to look at
Neuer, who completely changed the ideology of what a goalkeeper should be.
Playing that from the back, holding it. He was maybe a sweeper.
We had the golden era of football.
I think we did because
ours was the golden era. I personally feel.
I think so because we now, just like for example, Rashford scored 30 goals this season. We're looking at it like
but he's only done it for one season.
That's why we're looking at it like because Ronaldo and Messi they bang more than that. But back in the generation before, 30 goals in a season. Quality, that's what we used to do on the normal. You know what I'm saying? And then this generation is going to look at you like, what's 30? Like, a couple man are doing 40s. I got Haaland doing 40s. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the perception.
It's weird, yeah. 100%. But
perception,
it's a shame to see you going Messi, but his contract looks crazy. I think it's over 10 million in a year.
Yeah, I think they're giving him 100 mil for the duration of the...
Something like
contract.
That. He gets a percentage from a franchise as well. I believe he's got that David Beckham clause where he can make his own little team.
Adidas lifetime.
Yeah, exactly.
But he rejected Saudi, who were paying him more.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't see his children going to school in Saudi, doing dean. He didn't see that. He didn't see that for them.
He might be a devoted Christian, that's why.
Yeah. Who knows? I think he wanted to be closer to Argentina.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And speaking about Saudi Arabia,
let's go.
We'll talk about
Arab money.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
All right, listen, if we get a sponsorship from like beIN Sports, like come call us, man. I will take that money.
I'll brush up my Arab.
Yeah. I like
Yalla. I've got down lock, bro. I can brush it up.
I just could pray, but that's about it.
Yeah, bro. That's science, bro.
It's a bit more than other people, but let's speak about that because PIF, the Public Investment Fund, they actually own
dodgy investment fund.
They own 4 football clubs in Saudi Arabia.
Imagine that.
I can't remember the exact names of them all, but I know it's 4.
And they own Newcastle.
Just
pause there. Okay. Imagine if someone owned Arsenal, Man U, Liverpool,
and Man City.
Imagine if one entity owned those 4 clubs. Won't there be a clashing like, yo?
Yeah, there would be, but I think the public investment just want it to be competitive for like the league. They just want it to be exciting, which is why we're seeing different players go to different places. Benzema currently just signed for Al Ittihad. Yellow with the number 1.
Saudi Dortmund.
The Saudi Dortmund. Yeah, we'll call him that. He signed for Saudi Dortmund until the year 2026. He's now the ambassador for Saudi Arabia in making the World Cup bids, which I reckon they're actually going to win, personally. I reckon they're going to win it.
Money.
Yeah, they got money. They're going to win that bid. So I reckon Middle East is going to get the World Cup.
He speaks Arabic as well.
Yes.
It's a good signing.
Yeah, it's a good signing. And it was a bit of a shock, to be honest, because I thought everyone was talking about contract extension. It's just all about waiting until the end of the season when all the football's died out. And then all of a sudden, all you see is Benzema's at Al Ittihad. That's like crazy. Like, it was such a quick turnaround.
It dawned upon him the second leg of the Man City match. He was like, it's looking long.
They got football now. I might as well leave while my worth is high.
I need to go because he was looking out of his depth in that match, bro. He said, I need to get out of here, bro.
Won the Balon D'or and I'm gone now. Exactly. It's true.
Gone.
But there's also 6 other footballers. 5 other footballers that are going to be looking likely to leave their respective leagues and join Benzema in that Saudi league. And those players are Kante, Mahrez, Zaha, Son, and Ramos.
Let's pick on them one
by one. We'll go through it. Like N'Golo Kante.
Therefore, he can go.
He's going to go.
He's won everything he needs to win.
And I'm surprised at how quick his drop off has been though. Like injuries have come in quickly. Like I remember memes, of N'Golo Kante was like, this guy that never gets injured. Like he's covered every blade of grass in the world.
There's songs named after him.
Yeah, and now he's at Chelsea. Like when he went, like it wasn't his first season at Chelsea was good, but afterwards, like injuries started kicking in. He turned 32 and now injuries are kicking in.
His real age started kicking in.
Maybe that's, but he's, exactly.
I know his face flashed up in your mind. Like, maybe. But
it's just because he's so small.
He's a big man, you know. I think he's got like 2-3 wives. He's a big man, you know.
One of them's ex-Djibril Cisse wife.
Yeah, that's the one that we need to talk about.
Flag.
That's a big red flag because she had 2 children for Djibril Cisse and Kante doesn't have any kids at the moment.
And as soon as Djibril Cisse left football, I am filing the divorce on you, my friend. Yeah. I am off. I am finding the next footballer.
Crazy.
And he took Kante.
That's nuts. Kante. It's crazy. She's the wife here. I think he's got other wives back home as well.
Oh, fair enough. But yeah,
it's crazy, man.
I reckon he's definitely going to leave.
That's the best thing for his career.
Riyad Mahrez is the next one.
He should go as well.
That's a massive...
He's won everything he needs to win, bro.
But that's a massive like change in circumstances for Mahrez because he was like... this season compared to last season for him are completely different. Yeah. Like before the World Cup even started, he was starting. He was in that team, and then the World Cup ended, and then Grealish was taking that left side, and then on that right side is Bernardo Silva now. So Bernardo Silva was in that middle, and now he's taken the wing position. So Mahrez didn't have a spot for him this season, which is crazy because every time he plays, to be honest, personally, I don't think he's looks any different. I think he's still a baller.
Still a baller.
Yeah. So I would be surprised to see him go.
I think he will because yesterday after the match, I was like, "Oh, Mahrez didn't even get on the pitch."
No.
That's it. That's for me as a player. I'll take that as a big indication. I'm packing my bag.
Yeah, I've got the Champions League now.
I've won it. But he didn't play me. Yeah, it's time to make more money.
I reckon if Mahrez leaves, it might be a similar signing like China signing Oscar, if that makes sense. China signing Oscar is going to be like Mahrez signing for...
Quality-wise, in a way, but age-wise, no.
No, not age-wise. Not age-wise. I'm talking quality-wise in terms of like, this is a player that is still in his peak. He's in his peak. He still could give 2-3 years to the top 5 leagues in the world. So for him to go right now, 100% is going to be like an Oscar thing for me, personally.
But
so
mind you, he's won everything. Oscar
I know.
Everything.
I know. So I get that. I'm sure Oscar's still out there.
If you were Mahrez, would you sign?
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
I've won AFCON, I've won Champions League, I've won the Prem.
Yeah, exactly.
I've won FA Cup, League. I don't need anything.
But the thing is, right, he's got an English missus, right? So I don't know whether she'd be willing to go. Is it English or French?
Wasn't that not Aguero's ex?
Was it?
Yeah. They always do this. Girls get passed around in the football industry and in the music industry. Most of these women, if they're not something like childhood or something, they get passed around because it's like, hearsay. Oh yeah, you can date her. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, it's all about links and connections, bro.
Fair enough. So because I can imagine it being tough as well to find a relationship as a footballer because it has to be within the bubble.
It's hard. And if you've had a guy that's playing for you and he's like, yeah, she's a good girl still, like she'll treat you well, and you're thinking, oh, cool.
Yeah, I might as well. He's got a kid with her as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So it's just depends on family situation.
John Terry knows all about it.
Oh, Chelsea fans will get they won't get onto you. It's out there, isn't it? But yeah. All right, next player we'll talk about is Wilfried Zaha. I think this might make sense. I don't see any big 5 teams in the Premier League. The only one signing him, Wilfried Zaha, could he go to Tottenham?
He's missed his opportunity.
Yeah, I think his opportunity is missed. So
gone.
I think Saudi Arabia is calling him.
Either stay in Crystal Palace, mid-table, collect your 200k, stay in England. You still got a young son, grow up in London, comfortable. Or seek adventure somewhere and be almost 10 times richer.
Yeah.
Even if you just play there for 2 years, 10 times richer.
It's true.
Like, bro, it depends on him. If he wants to be in the comfort zone of London, fine. 200k is not little money.
Yeah, as I said. Like I said, his window's gone past for that opportunity
he's not going to improve
sign
as a
for the
player.
Top. I don't think any players Arsenal don't need him. We'll go through Man City don't obviously need him.
Chelsea,
Liverpool obviously don't. Chelsea don't.
Tottenham's basically a Crystal Palace. Like there's no difference, bro.
Oh my,
there's no difference.
Really?
Both not in Europe.
Yeah.
Both top table finishes. Both outside the top 7. Bro, they're all similar. They're all linked. Both finished above Chelsea. Both in London, bro. What else? That's
fair enough.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So Zaha, I think he should make that move. Yeah. The next one, Heung-min Son. That's a surprise to me when I saw his name. I had to double look. because I was thinking this guy. I know he's had a bad season, but was it really that bad? Was it really that bad? Because I don't. It depends on the thing is, it depends on what he does next season with like when he stays at Tottenham. He's not moving. I don't think he leaves. He's not leaving.
His dad even knows.
Yeah, I was gonna say he should have listened to his dad with when it came to success and stuff. He didn't. But yeah, it depends on what he does next season with Tottenham, and then if a big comes in next season,
next season with Tottenham,
nothing. Yeah, but like it depends on how his performances personally improve. It has to improve.
Down was too crazy. That's from Golden Boot winner to nothing.
Yeah.
To not running as much. He scored a few spectacular goals this season. No consistency. Bro, I don't know what happened
it's time to... It's now or never. Especially now that they got a new manager in Ange Postecoglou. They got to improve him. We'll talk about him in a bit. We've got two more players. One more player. Sergio Ramos. Yeah. We don't really need to talk about him much. He needs to go. He's like, what, 37, 38?
Go get your money.
Yeah, go join Ronaldo at Al Hilal and get your money up. Yeah, exactly.
Al Nassr, bro.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Al Hilal.
He's at Al Nassr.
Al Nassr, sorry.
Yeah, Al Hilal is the
blue one, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, my bad.
No problem.
But at least my, Saudi Arabian knowledge is getting better. It might need to start improving with these players going as well, innit?
We need to know what they're doing
Yeah. We might need to introduce a little section in the podcast called the Saudi Arabian.
Yalla.
Yeah, call it the yalla section. So yeah, exactly that. But we'll talk about Ange Postecoglou now. He's now officially the new Tottenham manager. What do you think about the appointment first?
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, go on.
A bit of trivia.
Yeah. You don't even know what the trivia is.
No, I know what the trivia is.
Hurry up then.
I'm asking you, what is his nationality?
He's Australian. With that surname, it's Greek, isn't it?
But he is Greek.
He's Australian.
His nationality is Australian, but he was born in...
No, he
was born in Greece.
He's got his accent's Australian.
Yeah,
so
he was born in Greece, but then
he's brought up in Australia. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Why?
That's all basically.
Okay, cheers for that. Thank you for wasting my time.
But yeah, so about the appointment. I think it's a good start for Tottenham. That's their level now. Build up. It
is. They have to
get someone on loan.
This is Pochettino when he first signed for Tottenham Hotspur.
This could be Esperanto Part 2.
No,
it could be Esperanto Part 2.
No, it can't be that bad. Again.
Esperanto's won a trophy. Don't say it's that bad.
What do you mean?
Esperanto just won a trophy in the
Saudi Arabian League. Yeah, again. Oh my God, why they keep coming up now?
Exactly.
but listen to that drop off. He went from Tottenham to Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Ange Postecoglou is just he's gaining.
But he's not a young manager.
No, he's not young, but he's gaining his merits now.
Do you think he could be another Brendan Rodgers? Coming from Celtic after winning the treble, going on the field.
Yeah, go that's to Leicester, question.
Finish fifth, win a trophy, FA Cup, Community Shield. Tottenham fans will bite your hand off for that.
Yeah.
You can never know. I think this is a very, very good...
I agree.
But he needs to do one thing. If he doesn't do this one thing, he's going to fail.
What? Sell Harry Kane?
He needs to sell Harry Kane.
I agree.
He needs to sell Harry Kane.
And Kane needs to go now. It needs to be now. It needs to be right now.
Now or never.
It's now or never. And it's either United or Real Madrid as well, by the way.
Go to United, you just know you're going there to break the records.
Yeah, exactly. The 260.
Go to Real Madrid, you're going to win trophies.
Yeah, exactly. It's one or the other. It's one or the other.
Because you're not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed a trophy at United. You're not guaranteed.
No. It's been like that for what, past 5+ years now?
Madrid, you're guaranteed the trophy.
True.
Forget about record. Even Alan Shearer told him, bro, forget about the record, bro. That's mine.
That's mine.
I've won a league. You haven't won anything. Go and win something,
go win something.
I'll see the type of man he is. I have an idea the type of man he is already. From him signing 6 years and staying and doing gentleman's agreement, he could have been in this Man City team that won the championship.
True. It's so true. Instead of Haaland, it could have been him in that front line.
Instead of Grealish, he could have been there. Because they spent 100 million on Grealish.
Yeah. No, exactly, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
But now he decided to stay. He did gentleman. You don't do gentleman's handshake in this sort of industry.
Yeah, especially with someone like Daniel Levy, who is already tight with his ideas. Yeah. It's true.
If he doesn't leave this season, he's going to leave next season for free.
Because what I think also with Tottenham, with Kane going, what it gives Postecoglou is the freedom to switch around, to build up from the beginning. Because I think all players, what they would do is Kane's not playing well. This manager's not that good at it. He's not good enough. That's what they're going to be doing. So I think they need to take away their big star player, give Postecoglou the support that he needs. And it looks like they are going to do that because they have been linked with both Harry Maguire on loan and Jadon Sancho.
Harry Maguire's only got 2 years left on his contract.
But like Man United want a fee for him, but no one wants to touch Harry Maguire until they see what they do for his club. So that's why and then the second player is Jadon Sancho for 50 million.
Boy.
That's a lot of money for a guy that's done nothing.
He's done nothing. Absolutely nothing.
He's been terrible.
He's been bad. He even went for a retreat to clear his mind. He didn't come back any better.
I think what we need to do first and foremost, I'm not going to lie to you, I've never seen Postecoglou's side play football, okay? So I don't know what he expects from his wingers. Is he expecting someone to pick up the holes and then to do with these wall passes, 1-2s, and then, you know, try and create something? Then maybe Sancho could be that guy. But actually not create chances, but like be that wall bounce person, because he doesn't really create chances. Is that the type of winger he wants?
Sancho's is a pussy as well. That's not a pussy.
Why are you atting all these people?
Nah, if you watch Sancho play, there's some particular moments in time he's meant to take a shot, he won't take a touch, he'll take a touch, he'll pass back.
I think that's confidence though. I'm sure at Dortmund he would be taking it.
Why did he go on a break then for? You go on a break to come back down. He went on a break and he's even more shook. I don't know his problems. I don't know his problem.
He went on an all-inclusive holiday.
I do not know his problem. Like, what else do you need? Gameplay? What is your issue? What is your issue, bro?
Okay.
You got people like Ahmed Diallo who's going to come back and take your space, bro.
He looks frightening in the Championship as well.
You got people like Elanga that have got a goal in the Champions League. Elanga's got a Champions League goal, you know. He's probably going to leave the club as well. And you're there.
Yeah, it's
taking space.
Yeah, it's
you
like
don't play for England anymore.
Yeah.
You may not even get into this Dortmund team at the moment in time, and they've been piss poor as well, bro. So he needs to sort himself out.
It's why Tottenham look like a good fit for him. Somewhere fresh where he can start. Our guest last week, Big Dan, said to us as well, like Man United fans might be starting to smell the coffee, and they're not happy with the way Sancho is playing right now.
Bro, before he signed for United, everybody smelled the coffee. When he signed for United, everybody was telling United fans, this is a lot of money for someone that you're not sure is going to perform. Sancho. Bros, these United fans don't listen when we say them. We think we're just eyeing them because you guys just put a lump of cash on someone and he's going to do... They chased him for so
all the
long.
Time. Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah, it's true,
come on. Because he did it in Germany doesn't mean he's going to replicate it here, bro. Dembele did it in Germany. Bedman did it in Germany, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Come on, man.
But what do you think about Maguire then to Tottenham or Newcastle? He has been linked with both clubs.
If the gameplay is hold the fort, head balls away,
counter.
I need the directors to look for Merson.
Oh, a clip about what he said about, I saw that clip.
Nodding balls away. Yeah. That's what he's good at.
Yeah.
Don't play out from the back. Yeah. Just defend. When he plays for England, just defend.
But the thing is, he drives with the ball really well. He can dribble. Drive. Like, I remember he done it with Hull City. He done it with...
Get out of the car, Harry. You just said, look, Hull City, bro. Hull City.
Yeah.
This is United.
And Leicester. He done it for Leicester.
Well, I think if he goes there, good on him. Play some matches. Harry Maguire is... what word do I want to use? He's a product of too much money being put on his head. There's a few players in the Premier League like that. Harry Maguire, that 80 million did him dirty.
Terrible.
If he was 30 million, he could have been a bit okay. Another player, Pepe, 72 million did him dirty. If he was 30 million, would have been okay.
Yeah, he wasn't a
Sancho may be one of those players. It's too much money.
No, he definitely is.
You get what I'm saying? Too much money. Anthony's definitely one of those players.
I didn't actually mean to bring him up.
He's definitely one of those players.
I didn't mean Anthony because it's been one season, but I was actually going to say Richarlison.
Yes, these players, they're worth so much. Yeah. And then the transfer value weighs them down. They can't play their football.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on the back of their mind. And it's on the fans' back of their mind. If we bought you for 72 million or 60 million and you're not performing,
I expect more from you.
I'm looking at the value. I'm looking at how much we bought you. I'm not looking at how much you were meant to cost. I'm looking at how much we bought you. Yeah. Don't take the piss.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think with Harry Maguire, that 80 million, boy, it was on his head.
Solskjaer done him dirty.
They even gave him captaincy just to... No. I can't remember a good game he's played for United. And he started 8 games this season. A captain starting 8 games.
A captain, that's terrible.
To lift a trophy with 3 handles.
Yeah.
Oh, you man didn't know that. It's got 3 handles, you know.
Yeah, I know.
3 handles.
It's weird, isn't it?
Basically, it was Bruno was the captain this season.
It was.
Because if my captain is still on the bench and is not injured, I'm not rating you as a captain.
Nah.
I'll look at you and be like, you're not playing games.
Nah, it's true.
That's why Ronaldo went to Man U, was like, is this the captain?
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, we can move on to the last topic of today. And that is William Saliba.
Gang shit.
His contract has been fully extended now after all these rumours that Willie won't he? Yeah, about his relationship with Arteta. Is it good? Is it bad? But it's finally official. And I think Arsenal fans can now lay their head to rest because I think that was on the back of loads of people's minds.
At least for 3 years now, we're comfy. We've re-signed a lot of quality players.
Odegaard's next in line.
We're no longer selling our best players. So I think this is a new era of keeping the players and building. We just need to build. We just need to build. And hopefully the Premier League title comes our way again. Like, it's been a long time coming, but I feel, just need to make the right signings. Make the right signings, keep the players that are there. Continuity.
Yes.
That's what we couldn't do under Wenger because of the money we owed and everything. So we had to sell it. But now we don't need to sell our good players.
You just got to buy.
And now they need to turn up because we've paid the contract now. They need to turn up. Saka, Ramsdale, Martinelli, Saliba, they need to turn up. That's a core. They need to turn up. I don't want any mistakes now. I don't want any mistakes. I don't want any penalties being missed.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Turn up. That's what I'm saying.
And we'll end it quickly on this topic, okay, for this podcast. Obviously, we just spoke about how Messi is going to be missed in football, personally. And then we talk about Man City. We didn't actually speak about the players of Man City, but there's a particular player I want to talk about. And that is Erling Braut Haaland, okay? I feel like this might go on for longer than we might think, right? Because we have two different opinions about these two people.
Very different.
It's all about the Balon D'or, the Balon D'or, sorry. The Balon D'or, as we call it here on Clique 45. The Balon D'or is going to be interesting to see whether we are going to have another new winner of it, or is it going to go back to type and it's going to go to the World Cup winner? So basically, my question to you is, who should win the Balon D'Or for 2023? Is it Erling Braut Haaland or is it Lionel Messi?
Erling Braut Haaland can be third. Messi can be first.
Who's second then?
I don't know, boy.
No, you can't just say. No.
I don't know. What, Julian Alvarez for good... Wait, I'm telling you now, Haaland shouldn't be first.
Why?
Based on the fact that Balon D'Or is not just club level. You and I both know it's not just
it's not club level.
Because Jorginho was third. And he won the Champions League that season, Super Cup, and the Euros. So the Euros boosted him up. Messi won the World Cup and the Ligue 1. And his stats were not bad.
Say that again.
Ligue 1.
Carry on.
His stats were not that bad. I understand where you're coming from. Haaland.
The personal best ever season of any player ever.
I understand that, but if Balon D'Or or FIFA, I know they're corrupt anyway, but if they want to give it to Haaland, it's going to create a very bad president at this moment in time.
I don't think it will. All right, first,
because remember, the season where they skipped Lewandowski.
That was because of COVID, and that's so stupid.
They could have given him.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree. That was so stupid. That was so stupid.
Basically, if they're skipping him on that, they're obviously going to skip Haaland because he won everything that season. Did he not?
Who?
Lewandowski.
Yeah, he won the Champions League and the league for Bayern Munich.
And he scored the most goals. Yeah.
I think he was top goal scorer.
Exactly. So if they can do that to him, you think they can't do that to Haaland?
No, I know it's true. It's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you who I think they're gonna pick to win. Yes, Haaland has a just case.
Yes,
he has a just case.
Yes.
I'm not arguing that with you. He has a just case. But when it comes to Balon D'Or, you know how they are. Messi's won a World Cup. Yo,
that is finally happened, didn't it, for him? But I just personally feel. Like when it comes to individually, like when it comes to both, like obviously Haaland didn't play in the international tournament because
he's never played in the international tournament.
I think Norway might do.
At this moment in time, he's never played.
They just got to hope for Odegaard and Haaland to do something, innit?
Right.
But one of the things I would definitely say is that when it comes to personal, like this is an individual this is an individual trophy for the person. This is all about what you've done within a season. Erling Braut Haaland has reached ceilings that we didn't even think were possible. He's managed to break records that were 20 plus years old.
Facts.
He's done it consistently. He's managed to score loads of goals. I think he's the top goal scorer in the Champions League as well. He's scored I think he's reached 42 goals in the season, I believe. No, 49, sorry. He's reached 49 goals and 9 assists this season. And that's crazy for a footballer. I don't think anyone could reach that level again. 36 goals. You reckon that's going to be beaten anytime soon in the Premier League? It's going to be long.
Made to be broken,
yeah, I know. I get that. But currently, I don't see any strikers that are going to be able to battle him come the next 10 years.
It's going to be tough.
I don't see it possibly happening. I definitely don't see it happening,
and
to be honest.
I don't see him winning the World Cup as well.
No, he won't win a World Cup, but Messi didn't need to win a World Cup to...
He didn't, but for this season...
Because he did it, he deserved it. The other thing I want to...
You can say Messi could break that. Messi, I don't know how to put it. I don't want to sound outlandish, but you reckon Messi could break 36 goals?
What, in the Premier League?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't
know the answer. You're smiling because you know.
Yeah, do you know what? What was that season where he reached 100 goals in a calendar year?
92, yeah.
That's it. Sorry, that goal. If it's that Messi turning up, right? That was his peak. Yeah,
easy.
I reckon he could. I
get what you're talking about, Haaland.
Yeah.
He's done so much.
Yeah,
but
he deserves it for the season he's had and he's lifted 3 trophies in one season. That's crazy. That is crazy. But. I don't know if you know the type of people that actually vote in these these things.
The team captains.
What, in the Balon D'or?
Yeah.
No, it's the newspaper. It's the journalist.
Messi's right up.
Listen. If the director can find it, please do put it up. There was this meme going around. Yeah, I think it was the Uzbekistan journalist. He was the representative of that country. Yeah, someone messaged him saying, "Why did you vote for Ronaldo?" Lewandowski, I believe it was. It was one of these players. It was one of these dead players that got nominated, right? He was like, why did you nominate this guy over Messi and Ronaldo? And he was like, his shooting's better than Ronaldo, like Messi's or something like that. It's like some journalists are using FIFA as a way to make a case. I think it was Kazakhstan thinking about it. It's a Kazakhstan journalist. Some of these journalists are using FIFA as their just cause. Crazy. That is stupid, bro. I'm not going to lie. I might just go take a job as a journalist in Uzbekistan or Made-Upistan or something like that, bro. And I might start voting in this because these journalists aren't making any sense. These votes make no sense. Jorginho coming third made no sense. I'm hoping for the sake of football, Haaland does win it.
I mean, if Haaland wins it, I won't be annoyed. And if Messi wins it, I won't be annoyed. I think judging on the way... if you want to be really, really detailed, some people could be like, oh, Haaland didn't show up in any of the finals he played in to win it. And it's like, yeah, fair point. But at the same time, if not for him, do you think City would have won any of these trophies? So you need to look at it.
The treble would not have been on.
I feel, apart from with PSG, I feel both Messi and Haaland were instrumental in their teams winning without Messi, Argentina would not have this World Cup. Without Haaland,
the treble wouldn't have been as likely.
They would not have won what? They would not have won what?
The Premier League. The Premier League.
You think they would not have won the Premier League? You think,
or maybe the Champions League.
Which one of those two?
Yeah.
One of those two, they needed him.
They needed him in the Premier League.
No, I mean, which one do you think, if he wasn't in that particular competition, they wouldn't have won it?
If they weren't in the Premier League, if he wasn't in the Premier League.
So if he wasn't in the Premier League, they wouldn't have won the Premier League?
No, they wouldn't have. Arsenal would have.
So he was instrumental to the Premier League more than the Champions League, you feel?
Yeah. I think even though he scored 5 goals in one game and he's done bits. He's done bits in the Champions League as well. Yeah. He's come up with important goals here and there, like Dortmund as well. That was an important goal this season in the group stages. Bayern Munich, I don't think, did he score against Bayern Munich? I don't think he did. He did, didn't he? Yeah. I thought he did. So yeah, I think to say he was instrumental in one more than the other is a bit of a...
He was instrumental in all.
Yeah, he was instrumental in all of it.
So all those people saying that they didn't need Haaland.
They definitely do.
If any other striker was there, they would have scored me.
Nah. That's dead. That is so dead. Exactly that. Yeah, exactly that. And that concludes today's podcast of Clique 45. Make sure you do like, share, subscribe onto our YouTube. Make sure you're following us on all our social medias as well as listening to us on our Apple and Spotify. See you in the next episode.